Researchers that are located in the Antarctica have noted that glaciers may have passed their tipping points and have reached a point where of them is something inevitable. In the beginning of the text by Fred Peirce and Alice Klein are named three glaciers that, if they melt in the totality, the sea level will rise 2 meters. As a result, according to Tim Lenton of Exeter University in the UK, the ocean will absorb more heat and prevent winter refresh. Another problem that will come as temperatures begin to go up, the amount of the sea ice will be reduced and the ocean circulation will flip. If this happens, there will be collapsing in the Asian and West African monsoons, affecting the way of living that billions of people have. One of the topics that this text told is about the geoengineering, proposing it as a solution for this climatic change. So, the geoengineering propose solutions like artificially cool the atmosphere to reverse the global warming. Other option that is taken in consideration is to putting alga blooms that suck CO2 out of the air and put it in the deep of the ocean so it will disappear. But the problem is that this accumulation of CO2 could suffocate other marine species and maybe will kill them. This article begins telling us that the world that we know had changed. The reason is that the global temperature have rise 1 degree, causing big impacts. One of them is the change of the distribution of the water, product of the melting glaciers in Greenland. The position of the air pole changed, making the earth spin a little bit faster than the usual. If this continues, by 2200, the days will be shorter. If we think in these terms, we maybe will think that the problem of the climate change will not affect us directly. Maybe our children will not be seen affected too. But we can see some consequences right now. Some of the change that we can see in the that we can see in short term are the alteration to the beginning of seasons. Some of the change that we can see in short term are the alteration to the beginning of seasons. For example, in the UK, spring began weeks early in relation to a century ago. The animals of the sea also been affected, having to move from their usual habitat. Something that humans can do because our homes and edifications are in our city or in our town, making that we can move so easy. Another change that we are living now is that nights are warming faster than days. This is something dangerous because the human being need the night to cool down. Otherwise, we will have a great amount of death as a result of violent heat waves, especially in the range of people that can have more difficult to regulate their core temperature, old people and young children.